Right now, it's silent stone. But in 1250, this was a living city.
Look closely. Every doorway, every ladder, it's all breathing again.
This overhang wasn't decoration. It was protection. Sun, snow, and time itself. To live here, you didn't just walk. You climbed. This wasn't a ruin. It was a neighborhood. Work, food, laughter, all suspended in a cliff.
These T-shaped doorways weren't random. This was design, identity, and tradition carved in stone.
Inside, it's warmth, families, food, and careful storage for harsh seasons. And beneath the city, the heart of ceremony, hidden in the earth.
Here, stories weren't written. They were spoken, carried by smoke and memory. At its peak, this place stood unstoppable, so why did it go quiet forever?
Life here moved through stone corridors like this, narrow, quiet, and constant. Every level was connected not by stairs, but by trust in handmade ladders.
These rooms were not shelters for comfort. They were built for survival.
Even smoke had a path to escape, designed without written plans.
Food here was counted carefully. Every jar meant another season survived.
Beneath these roofs were spaces not for living, but for meaning.
To enter a kiva was to step away from daylight and into tradition.
This was not a place of noise, but of listening.
Every breath of fire was controlled, with knowledge passed, not written.
From darkness, life returned again to stone and sun.
Water did not arrive here easily. It was gathered drop by drop.
Every journey through these corridors carried weight and consequence.
Stone itself was shaped to guide what little water the land allowed.
Stored water meant time. Time meant survival.
Here, even children learned that water was never wasted.
Above the cliffs, the land was worked patiently, season by season.
No metal shaped this soil, only rhythm and endurance.
What the mesa gave, the cliff community protected.
Daily labor shaped life more than ceremony ever could.
Survival here was shared, never solitary. These courtyards were not empty spaces. They were where community quietly lived. Every object here was shaped by hand and by memory.
Time was part of the craft. Nothing was rushed.
Tools here carried the marks of the people who made them.
Clothing was not fashion. It was protection.
Knowledge here moved from hand to hand, not from books. When the day ended, stories carried the past forward.
History here lived in voices,
not in stone.
The land was always present, watching as much as it was watched. As daylight faded, the stone city rested.
Belief here was not announced, it was practiced.
Sacred spaces were entered without words.
Silence carried meaning as much as sound.
The sun marked time, not calendars.
Above them, patterns guided seasons and survival.
The land always spoke first.
When water withdrew, answers did not come easily.
Decisions were shaped slowly, without commands. Leaving was not sudden, it was accepted.
The city did not fall, it was remembered.
Leaving began long before the first step away. As people disappeared, the light followed. Paths built by footsteps remembered them. Some things were not taken because they no longer mattered. Sacred spaces fall silent before they are forgotten.
Without people, the land resumed its rhythm.
Time moved differently once the voices were gone. The cliff did not stay empty, it adapted.
For centuries, nothing changed.
Stone remembers longer than people ever could.
For generations, the cliff remained untouched.
History waited, not buried, just unseen.
Eventually, others arrived.
The stone city was found, but not reclaimed.
What remained was allowed to remain. The land itself became the archive. Every quiet space once held a life. Time passed without erasing what mattered. The people did not disappear. Only the place was left behind. Memory survived, carried elsewhere.
Some places are meant to be remembered, not used.
Stone speaks softly, but never stops. The cliff rests, as it always has.
This was not a lost city. It was a remembered one.